Hello.
Hey everyone.
We're back. We're here ready. Now we're in the knockout phase of the Gouden Carolus Classic 2023. One of these days I'm going to get that out all in one breath. We're going to see a couple of teams we have already seen before. The Master Beren are back. They were just on the last session, but we're also going to see them against Sweep Dreams. You know, Sweep Dreams was looking pretty strong. I think there was a mistake in the previous standings that we had with the number of ends, so there was a correction, and so Sweep Dreams went from second into third, but now they play the Master Beren. Anyone's match here. I think we've seen both teams play pretty well. We've seen both teams have their struggles. Looking forward to it though. But now it's one and done. You can't make too many mistakes now.
This is where it comes down to making a difference. No room for errors anymore. It's either going towards the final or leaving the tournament here. 3 more games. Normally, 3 consecutive wins should give you the title and the kind of cup of the winners of the tournament, but that's still a long way ahead of them. I think they just take it 1 game at a time. I don't know what's your take on this game, but I think Master Beren, they showed pretty a lot of class basically, but also Sweet Dreams, they were able to win with some strength.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Master Beren. You know, I know them. I'm kind of feeling, you know, we've got the tour fan club in the audience, so I'm gonna ride that wave, and I'm gonna go with I'm gonna bet your house on Tour and the Bears.
Same here. I remember that Sweep Dreams, they were able to do a very good comeback against the Great Ducks, but they fell behind in the start of the game. So I would assume that the Master Beren should be the stronger team here. I'm gonna follow your prediction here. I'm also putting my money and my house on the Master Beren. I hope they're not letting me down here. I hope Bram manages to just stay on his feet and not trip again.
I think we'll. Okay, see, there they go. You talk about the club, and there they are.
Yeah, let's have a look at the current set of standings here.
We'll go there.
We'll go here. So this is the group stage that's behind us. We're looking at the stream schedule. We have 2 quarterfinals coming up for you guys. This first quarterfinal is Sweep Dreams against the Master Beren, and then right after that we have the winner of the group stage, Team Reitsma, the Austrian women's national team, facing Dirk and the ladies with Stick and Stones. That should be the second quarterfinal, and then tomorrow we'll have the finals and the gold final. But that should look interesting if we have a peek at the knockouts there. These are the 4 quarterfinals. Reitsma against Sticks and Stones. Sweet Dreams against Scandalicious. Scandalicious actually managing...
Nope, that's the one that got switched.
Oh, that's the one that's got switched around.
4 Pioneers against Scandalicious.
Oh, gotcha, yeah. And then, those were switched around. And then the last one is Great Ducks against Housekeepers. That's one of the Belgian classics. Maybe good that we don't stream that game. I think we've seen those both teams on stream.
We had that matchup. It was our first one of the tournament, so...
Yeah. So that's good. Who knows? We will see some repetition in the semifinals. But maybe we can have a quick peek over at the ice because the match has started.
So as we see, we're playing their second stones in.
And the Super Beren Club present again.
We've got a club... we have a couple stones in the middle. This one's going to tuck in right behind the guard. Oh, that was actually third stone. Sweep Dreams has the hammer as they were the higher seed. They are seed number 3, while Master Beren are number 6. But I think we can throw the seeds out of the window in this match. I think we're going to see a really good competitive game here.
Good news is Babak is back after his little humble yesterday.
He is playing and doing quite well. I was talking with James before the match, and I asked him if he had a third pair of colored pants. He said, alas, no. So we're getting the black and yellows again. Nothing wrong with that.
Oh, when dropping the broom right there.
We're looking for a draw here to the middle. This one a little heavy, gets stacked behind it, but but I've also should still be in good position. Coming around the outside on this one. They're going to want to curl this one over. I think that might just clips the guard. Going to be a little bit deep. They were aiming to try to get on top of that yellow one, but goes right through, so. Going to close up that gap there. See that easily. Don't want to leave anything out there. Always find the early stones of the match, like you don't know what to say. You got to figure it out. They're trying to feel out how they want to play, how the ice is. We have to try to feel out how they're playing. So, lots of thinking time for both us and them. Fortunately, I'm not on any kind of clock. Looks to be pretty good. They don't want this too deep. Gonna just kiss that red, kind of squeezes around behind. Very nice stone. Closes up that gap. We have Peter's first stone of the match. They try to come in over the wall side, curl around, get on the button. Oh, Tim's rooting for Sweep Dreams. Well, yes, you do know James personally, so I can understand that. Ooh, this one comes up a little short, over curls, and is going to help out the Master Beren by pushing that yellow stone a little bit further outside. Makes that path to the button a little bit more difficult. See Wim just saying, let's just draw one here, guard it up right on the front of the house. They're sitting two. Don't want to give Sweep Dreams anything to go at. It's a silky smooth release from Braum there. Sweeper's working it. This one might be a little bit inside, but if they can get it onto that guard, it could tap back out. But this one a little bit light. Actually, I think the weight was pretty good. Just a little bit inside. Needed a little bit more ice. Leaves an opening for Sweep Dreams here early. Yeah, or, maybe we should blame that one on Tour. He didn't sweep that one well enough. He wasn't lifting his teammates' game up. Can't be Braum's fault if Tour's out there on the ice. He's the GOAT. He's got to take that responsibility to get them to play better. But he still has his two stones to throw, so we're going to see. This one looks like it has the line, but nope, slows down and really starts to drop. They're trying to get it around and just clips the guard. Weight was good, just needed a fraction more ice. Sitting out in the open exposed, I think it's either... You see Wim saying, let's do a hit and roll, or they're just going to draw it over there, guard it up. It is second shot, but I don't think they want to risk leaving too much open, so I think they're just going to try to draw in, take that inside line away. I'm saying back line, so it's a little bit heavy. I'm trying to curl this over, at least get it on that red. Maybe if it's back line, they can get it out of the way. So, jams on that back red, sitting shot. Yellow is a bit exposed, and there is still the line into the button. And for Leon's first stone of the match, looks like they are just going to try to draw that in there. Sweeping to hold this one on the line. They want to hit this yellow and roll in. Doesn't catch enough of it though. Jams on the back. Still sitting second shot though, but opportunity for the Beren to get something in there. We've seen Tour put these draws in really nicely already today, so let's see if he can get something in here. Want to guard this off. Sweepers are really working it. It's gonna sneak around that guard. Don't want this too deep. All right, goes a little bit deep, jams on the back, but it is gonna take a... It is gonna force Sweet Dreams to only play for one. And if they don't get it right, they could steal two. So not what they were looking for, but not a bad plan B there. Sweeper on it immediately. I want to make sure this gets around. They got to let this curl. Get off the sweep. Is that going to curl around enough? I don't think so. It's going to hit the side of the yellow. Taps it out of the way, so only a steal of one for the Master Beren, but a little bit of a miscue there. Not the worst thing. You'd mind giving up one. You'd rather not, especially in these little sprint matches that are only going to last about six ends. But overall, good end for both teams. That is true, Tim. They were looking. It was looking like a real big end for the Bears. So. All right, so as we head into end number 2, Wim is going to lead us off for the Master Beren as they lead over Sweet Dreams 1-0. This one looks a little bit wide, may not get back to that center line, but once it starts to curl, there it goes, and it hashtag John's wrong. All right, at least I got it to the second end before I got something wrong. Very nice stone there. Right there, perfectly placed, right on the center line. Nope. There we go, Babak starting the second end for Sweep Dreams here. This one feels a little bit heavier. Might be too much. Bring a tournament director out on the ice. Maybe they see something in the ice. Well, that one unfortunately carries too far through the house, so Master Beren going for coming to the house behind their guard. Get something set up. Now that it starts to curl, Brom's getting on and try to help it over. Get it all the way back to the T-line behind that guard. Comes in right there. Very nice stone, right on the pin. Or I guess just next to the pin. Ooh, I gotta try to hold this one out. If this hits that yellow, they're gonna lose that stone, and the guard goes back. Yep, this one's gonna curl past it, so no problems there. It's a little cornerish guard, something just off the center line. Oh, did they wait too long to sweep? I think they might have. Nope, John's wrong again. I think that just grazed it. Very nice stone from down there. Just squeezes it by the guard. Peeks a little bit out the other side, but you've got that red stone sitting there kind of covering up that line, so... That one looked a little bit inside. This one might nose hit. Nope, it's going to curl a little bit over. Just splits things open. That's all they want to do is open up that center. No. The Bear just going to put their guard right back there on the center line. Those rocks on that outside just move sideways once they start to curl. Yeah, you're right. I mean, that is... we're so used to having during club nights a lot straighter ice, so if it's way outside, it just doesn't come back in. And so it's really nice to see that they've been able to add a lot of curl to this. Makes the games a lot more interesting. And as soon as it starts to slow down, it's starting to turn. All right, that's going to get over nicely. Little Swedish curl at the end there to get it a little bit more over. Good positioning. Ooh, gonna try to squeeze one through here. Oh, if they can hold this one, it'll be good. Oh, unfortunately not able to hold it, but does all right. Oh, Quinton, a Swedish curl is just something I made up, but it's when a stone comes to a stop and it makes a little half twist in a direction. It's just something I just decided to call it a Swedish curl just for fun, so. But it's going to catch on. It's the latest craze. This one looks good as well. This one's just going to curl on over. Tira trying to push it just a little bit more. Oh, actually a touch deep, but still in good position. Still that little overlap. Going to make it a little bit more difficult to get all of them out of there, so... Want to double this out. They want this one to curl just past the nose. Maybe not. Yeah, this one might not get to where they need it to. A little bit inside. It'll get rid of that top one, but the shooter slides out. So cannot get rid of both of those ones, in the two of them in the house just yet. So Master Bayarda sitting in a strong position. Just going to put out another guard, forcing the Sweet Dreams to waste their stones and playing takeouts. There it goes. Start to curl. Tura's going to help that one over. Needs to curl over just a little bit. And there it goes. Just gets over that center line. Maybe not. Yep, we see it from this angle. It's not quite overlapped, but still doing its job. Kind of protects some things back there. Now there is an option here. They're looking at this one, going for that yellow one right there in the center, that second one. They can run that. They can play a double there. It's a tight fit, but it's not impossible. Don't have to get too far. Just need to be slightly on the right side of the nose. Nope, this one's starting to curl. They want to get this one over to the nose if they can. Not quite. Just pushes it past, so opportunity here for Tur to put his boys up. We'll give him a good guard. Just put it up there again and force Sweet Dreams to do something. Put that pressure on him. Or keep the pressure on him. And a bit of an unlucky break there for Sweet Dreams as the shooter sits over the top of that other red, so they can't... It's going to be more difficult to use that to run something back. Yeah, I think they think this was a little bit light, so I want to make sure it gets down there. Sweeping it for Karl. Oh, this one looks really nice. They're going to get this in a very good position. Ooh. They don't get that overlap, but it's a pretty long run back, so I think that's a pretty good position there. they're going to try to squeeze that gap. If they make this would be a shot of the match candidate, that's for sure. This has got some weight on it. Unfortunately, a little bit outside. Peels off that guard. Gets rid of the other red as well, so really clears things out there. Could be beneficial to them. But I think we're just going to see yet another center guard thrown up. Protect those two. Put some pressure on Sweep Dreams to make a great shot just to score one. Yeah, Wayne, he was really smart and just kind of said, let's take a break for tomorrow last night, and he's been back today, so everything seems to be good with him. Well, this one just a smidge outside, leaves a gap. Could be something to get there. As misses go, that's a good outcome for him. Yeah, I think that was one of the best outcomes of that miss, was that the fact they really cleared it up. Forced the bear to put another guard over there, and they just left it a little bit open, so there is a chance. He's going to try it again. Unfortunately, I think this was just going to curl a little too much. It's going to catch the red. Slides on through, and a steal of two for the Master Bera. Just a bit unlucky on that one. Not finding the right line, over curls and catches that guard. Not that either of those attempts were easy shots. I mean, you've got such a small window to get it through. But we've seen Sweep Dreams in this position before, down big after a couple of ends and come back in and get into the match. So never say die. But as Wim starts us off here in the third end, the Master Bear lead 3-0 over Sweep Dreams. See, the spirits are high with the Bears. Seeing the Kuro we've had before, this one's going to come a little bit off the center line, a little bit high. Results-oriented guy, yeah. It's really hard to fault the Bears, what they've been, they've got the points on the board, so how they get there, it's usually irrelevant. This one is going to be a touch heavy. I don't think it's going to curl enough. It's going to get on that yellow. And it's going to tap that one into the edge of the house. Ooh, those ones, those stones over there, they're always a little bit dangerous. They're not worth playing at, but they could count later in the end. Decent swing on both sides of the ice. Yeah, Tim. And Gary, one of the ice techs, he was telling me that when they were doing the ice, prepping the ice Thursday night, that they had a ridiculous amount of swing on it. They were just doing some tests, and they said they were aiming at the center line of the next sheet and getting it back over to there. He said there's a video of it somewhere, so I would love to see that. But I think that was also like really rough ice, and they just sanded the stones, so I think they've got it to a manageable amount. Really like it now. That one unfortunately comes up a little short. Oh, it's on Facebook. Okay, I'll have to look that one up.
It's on Gary's profile page. He showed it to me this morning, and he also said there was no pebble, which also
that also helps, yeah. They can hold this one straight. It's going to be good, or around that guard. There it goes. Very nice stone. Really nice stone from Don there. And I want to say good work from the sweepers, keeping it around that guard. Perfect shot because of the perfect curl, yeah. James kind of putting his hand up, indicating it might be heady. That does seem to be a little bit fast. Yep. Unfortunately goes right through, so my guess is that Wim's going to want to put this one behind those yellows. Oh, and I guessed wrong. He wants a guard. And I guess without... Yeah, they don't have the hammer, so they don't want to be... They don't want to leave that middle open, so... Bunch everything up, and they'll be good. There it goes. There's the curl. Stops just a little bit outside the house, but I think that's still a pretty good spot. Maybe we would like that one a little bit wider. Paolo, another one of the tour fan club. Interesting call to come from this side. Seems like there'd be more room to come from the open ice side. Oh, is this one getting around? Nope, there it goes. Really moves a lot once it starts to go.
That's in another yellow one now.
Unfortunately for them, it does leave it a bit out in the open, so maybe they could do something to tap and roll back to the middle, but it is behind the tee line, so gonna see Wim guard up that lane, that draw path on the outside, the open ice side. Where I'm asking is, do we want to give it a little tap forward? I think it's an option, but I think they'd rather just go around behind it. Or really guard up that that path. Ooh, might be a little bit heavy.
Look at that your sweep.
Karl over. Look at the master class of sweeping. Drags it around. Braum not happy because it's behind the T line, but you know it is guarded up. So not terrible. The Tour just putting on an awesome display of sweeping there. Really showing us how it's supposed to be done. This one needs to curl over just a little bit. It's probably going to, as the ice has been curling pretty well. There it goes. Oh, very nice. Sits it. Puts that yellow on his backing. Sitting shots. Right. Looking for Braum to kind of replicate that one, sit it right on top of the red. Get that one locked into place as well. You know, here in the knockout phase, ends don't matter anymore. It's just about winning the match. So okay, once this one starts to go, I need to let it curl a little bit. Wow.
Excellent stone.
Look at that.
Excellent.
Absolutely perfect. I don't think you could walk down there and place it much better than that.
I think he's cheating. He has a aimbot installed there.
I just used the Konami code. Up, down, right, left, right, BA, select, start. Or is it BA? Shoot.
Something in that region.
Now, see, there are people, gamers on the internet now who know the Konami code, but not why. It's just a meme at this point, but it used to be in a game. I'm trying to remember which one it was.
Probably a Konami one.
Yes, but it was a specific one.
Yeah, it was kind of ongoing Easter egg.
Yeah, there are games that use it now, even just for a bit of fun.
Yeah,
but it used to be the cheat code, cheat code to give you infinite lives, infinite power.
Back in the days where every game had a series of cheat code sequences.
All right, well, opens things up, moves things around. We're gonna have to look to see what the Bears are gonna do. Are they gonna try to get rid of that one, that red?
It is possible. I mean, it might jam on that Yellowstone sitting there on the blue white edge.
It would be something like that. Yeah, I remember it was sort of like it was a side-scrolling fighting game, so it wasn't one against one. It was you against the computer. I'm trying to think of which one it was. Maybe it was Contra?
Somebody in chat will look it up. Look up the Wikipedia page for the Konami code. And
I think if you just Google Konami code, it will come up. We are talking about something from the mid 80s, so it is a reasonably long time ago.
Yeah,
You know,
wasn't even born then.
This one is not going to have the weight to move it away, but still kind of locks things around it. Love the synchronized, or not the synchronized, the What do you call it when you organize a dance routine? Choreographed. That's it. Choreographed handshakes there from Don. I'm not sure they're going to be able to get rid of any of these yellows without also getting rid of that red there. But I don't think they have any other options. Finger eyes. Thank you, Wayne. Don't really have many options for trying to get rid of these yellows.
Oh, they could.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Well, it's still a yellow shot, but that was an incredible attempt.
That was. We definitely got the clicker on that one going. That one worked out really well.
Yeah, just imagine if it would have worked and they could get rid of yellow in total. I think this was still a very, very good shot.
Yeah,
Beyond expectations here.
Alright, so they're going to want to leave this. That was, we definitely clicked that one way, and that's going to be in the review reel for me. I like the guts on that shot, too.
Yeah. It was a risky shot. Now, another attempt at drawing for the best fourth in this tournament, and those are not my words. That's a quote from Wim, coach of Belgium. He's very pleased with how Tude is performing on that fourth position here.
They're going to have to sweep this one deep. It's left it quite light.
I jinxed it.
You did.
There.
It does guard that yellow one from a takeout, but it still leaves open the draw. I think they can draw for 2 here. They get it around and tap that yellow back. Doesn't have to go very far, just a few centimeters, so... So opportunity for Sweep Dreams to get back into this match. Kind of feels heavy. Is that going to have enough time to start to curl? No, it doesn't.
Doesn't quite curl, no. So, yeah. I think, do they have to measure, or would we say that's another steal for yellow?
Oh, another steal for yellow. Wow. Unexpected mistake there. I thought they really had it, but just a little bit too much weight, unfortunately. And another steal for Master Beren. Looks like we're going to keep your house.
Yeah, indeed. Well,
at this point.
At this point, yeah.
With the 3rd consecutive steal, Master Beren lead.
Excited.
4-0 as we go into the 4th end.
Yeah. Yeah, can we see a comeback for Sweep Dreams, or is this
They've done it. They've done it before.
They've done it before, yeah. They could be team comeback. They could be, remember that Polish team, Team Hurtman, that were famous for their comebacks in the tournament? Could they be the Team Hurtman of the Gouden Carolus Cup?
Yep.
Gouden Carolus Classic Cup?
Maybe. It's a little bit of an overcurl, gets off that center line, but still in a decent position there. Sweep Dreams looking to carry this one around behind the guard into the house. Try to get some pressure on Master Beren early.
Yep.
Ooh, but once this one bites, it bites, and it's just going to curl on over. Comes up a little bit short. At least it gets over around the edge and doesn't leave a, what do you call it, an overlapped guard over there for Master Bear to do something, but it does leave a couple of guards, so they're going to try to get this around. Line looks to be okay. Just gonna make sure this one curls over a little bit more. Oh, very nice stone. Tucked nicely behind the guard, right in front of the T line.
He still got it.
He does that. He does. This one feels a bit light and inside as well. I think it's going to tap onto that red. No, it might actually even curl out past that red. Looking for a guard here on the center line. Gonna try to start protecting that yellow one in the house. Try to make it difficult for Sweet Dreams to do anything. Set anything up. Gonna try to hold this one a little bit straight so it doesn't over curl. Yeah, it's going to curl over just a little bit, but still gives a good overlap there with that front guard. But unfortunately, it does leave that path open to get behind the yellow and onto the T line. This one just feels a little wide, little heavy. Is it going to have enough time to curl over? No, I don't think so. It's going to go through the back. Wim's going to sweep a little bit just to make sure. That's really tough with this ice. It is curling a lot, but if you're just a little bit too heavy, it just never has a chance to curl around. Right about the logo, it's going to start to turn. There it goes. I don't need this too deep. I just want to take away these draw paths. Very nice stone. Very well placed by Don. All right. Got an update over from the other quarterfinal on Sheet A. The 4 Pioneers lead Scandalicious 4-2 in the 4th end.
So the way it looks now is 2 of the guest teams, the foreign teams, are looking at elimination in the quarterfinals here in the Gouden Carolus Classic Cup.
No, there's no cup. It's just the Gouden Carolus Classic.
Yeah, Frank called it the Gouden Carolus Classic Cup, but there is no actual cup.
No.
Unless there is, but I haven't seen a cup.
I haven't seen any. Good line from that stone from Sweet Dreams, but just a little bit long.
What is the prize for winning this tournament, aside from bragging rights and eternal reputation gain?
Not sure. Probably some beer.
Yeah, I'm guessing. Should
But
look
how
back
much
pictures
and
of last year.
Yeah. I think this one's going to get around. Another one just build up that wall
Look at
outside.
Karl. Look at the way his curls.
Very nice stone. Moves into second spot. Gonna take away that draw path to the button. Cannot do much better than that. I was gonna force Sweet Dreams to play a takeout here. Wayne says that's a shot and a half. Nice. Exactly. You really, that was such a two birds with one stone kind of positioning. It was fantastic. So here we're getting the clearing out that guard. Shooter spills out the other side. And you see Wim tap his broom down. They're just going to replace that stone. Master Beard are in the driver's seat right now at this end. They're really controlling things. Try to get this one to curl over. I think this one's going to be nice. Very good stone. Can't ask for much better than that. Good shot from Brahm. Very well played. Not a whole lot of options here for Sweet Dreams. They got to kind of clear things out, but they really need to try to get back in it and score a couple in this end. So, unfortunately, just no place to go. So they're kind of forced to split open this house, split open these guards, try to get something. Hope for a mistake from the Bears. Gonna run back. Gets rid of one of those yellows in there. So now Master Berta sitting with one shot, looking to maybe tap this one over to safety, put up a little guard there. There is a baby in the ice.
A baby in the ice?
Oh no, it's on the couch. Okay. It's just the way it looked. It looked like there was a little baby laying on the table back there, but that's actually on the couch behind the glass. So. Need to make sure this one gets down and taps. I'm gonna hold this one straight. But once it starts to curl, it's gonna be difficult to do. Ooh. That may be the worst case scenario because now there's a double set up there.
Yeah. I think Wim just mentioned that he made a minor mistake by giving too much ice. Should have put the broom a little bit more towards the center line. Although that's easy to kind of draw conclusions in hindsight, it's not always easy to know what ice to give. And then
Yeah.
it's never like one big reason why a stone fails. It's in most cases a combination of a little bit too much ice or too little ice, and then the thrower throwing slightly off the broom, and more of those kind of minor details, but they stack up.
This one I think is going to catch that top yellow.
Yeah.
Ooh, gets something, but it's also going to push their own red back. So now that gives 3 maybe to yellow.
Yeah, let's have a look.
Yeah, it looks like that red is all the way in the back.
Yeah.
Maybe it's.
I'm
Ooh,
guessing
it's close.
3. I'm guessing 3. It feels like that yellow one in front is touching more white than the red one, but it's hard to see.
It's really hard to see. And of course, our overhead cam froze up.
Yeah.
It's like we don't really need to use it that often, but when we do, we can't. So. Nope. What to do here?
What do they want to do right now? What's the plan?
I think Don and Brom want to put something high in the house. Kind of protect that draw to the button.
Yep.
Yeah, that was probably the worst thing that could have happened to them there. On that stone, especially putting that yellow back onto the red, so. Yep. Just gonna go for in the blue. You get. Ooh, going for less ice here. Okay. Feels a little bit light. I'm gonna work this one down as deep as they can.
Sweeping to curl it.
Oh, not that bad, actually. Gonna.
Feels like Wim is not entirely satisfied with this one.
No. Neither was Brom. He's slapping his broom on the ice, although he does that a lot. It's hard to know if he's just cleaning it or frustrated, but
do it this tournament, except for right now.
I've heard him do it one other time. It came through. Sometimes he slaps it loud enough it comes through on the on-ice microphones.
Right, Leon, and we know he can throw excellent stones.
Ooh, they're going to try to sweep this one straight.
Yeah. The only downside for them is 1 point is probably not good enough to get them in a position where they can work on that comeback. Handing over the hammer to the Master Beren again.
Yep, this one's going to be nice. Really nice stone there. Gets it on the back one.
Yeah.
Takes one. Gets, averts a crisis averted.
Fans, they didn't like the shots.
Yeah. They get on the board here. So through 4 ends. Master Bear leads Sweep Dreams 4-1. Now I'm looking at the timer and I see there's a bit more time on the clock. So maybe these are going to be longer matches. Maybe we could be in for an 8-ender. Because if I see the clock down at the far end, it still has about halfway to go. So that would mean 40. We've already 45 minutes in, roughly. We'll find out. There we go. Babak's leading us off here in the 5th. Yeah, Wayne, I think they might have kicked the timer up to like an hour and a half instead of the hour and 5 minutes, so we should be able to get 8 ends in. Oh, okay. Okay. Gary is saying that it's an hour and 40 max, but it is only 6 ends.
Okay. So it's just not to distract the people out there with a timer.
Yep.
It's 6 cents guaranteed then. It's still impressive to see how people at a certain age, like Wimmis, are still capable of doing such a smooth sliding. I mean, I couldn't imagine like elderly people being able to be that bendy, that flexible. Yeah,
Yep.
I mean, we take it for granted. We just see people curl and you don't think about it. But like, if you would ask around people of that age, hey, try to slide on a sheet of ice wearing a Teflon shoe.
They would probably say you're crazy.
Yeah.
No. So it feels a little bit light. Feels like Babakas lost his feel for the weight. Last couple of ends, he's been coming up a little bit short. Hogged his first one. Looks like he's going to hog the second one.
Yeah, don't forget, he only picked up curling 6 months ago. So I think he has a very, very good balance sliding there for being this junior.
Yep.
So you have to give him credit for that.
Oh, for sure, for sure. And I'm wondering how many tournaments he's played in where he's had to play this many matches in such a few times. I mean, this is their 5th match in 2 days. This one also a little bit light, but gonna cover up that guard, so still in good position. And gets on the center line, so the no-tick rule is in effect.
Hi there, Joris. Are the winners of those 2 quarterfinals, do they meet each other in the semifinals or not? I think so. This is a quarterfinal. Oh no, this is quarterfinal
Number 3.
number 3. And quarterfinal number 1 is later today. And I think the uneven quarterfinals will meet in the semis, but I'm not entirely sure. I should double check.
I have it in front of me, so the winner of quarterfinal 3 will play the winner of quarterfinal 1.
Yep.
And the winner of quarterfinal 2 will play the winner of quarterfinal 4. That will be the match. We'll have that 2 versus 4 semifinal tomorrow.
Yep. Which means that the teams playing on this sheet and on the other sheet, they will only meet in the finals.
Yeah, this is the knockout stage.
Yeah,
so
correct.
Lose and you're done. Good weight from that one. Just did not get the curl they needed, so this is going to give an opportunity. The T for P, yeah.
The 4 pioneers.
4 pioneers and the Masturbera, yeah, that could be the final.
Might be, yeah. That could be an interesting one. Daan, Tuur and Bram with their with Wim, coach of the Belgian national team, facing Jeroen and Timo. Could be an interesting face-off.
Just catches that top guard. Just enough. Lose and you can drink more beer. That is absolutely correct, Wayne.
Bram indicating that Daan is not tall enough. He needs to eat more vegetables. I think that's what I've overheard him saying. We never know for sure, of course. We don't have mics on the ice, but most...
Just want to make sure this one hangs out a little bit to get around that guard, and then it's going to tap that red one back. Just a touch. Ooh, just a little bit over, so it's going to kick it out a little. But I think it stays pretty well covered, so pretty good shot there. I think there's a slim chance at a double, but is it worth going for?
Yep.
Looks like.
If it's there, well, why not, right? They're leading 4-1, so they could take a little bit of a risk.
Yeah, 4-1. They have the hammer. Let's do something. So it looks like they might try to tap that yellow one back onto those reds. This gets rid of one.
And a little Swedish girl, maybe?
Nope.
No.
Nope. But I still like that position.
Yeah, yeah.
The Gouden Carolus single malt, the whiskey. I'm going to respectfully disagree with you on that. But everyone has their own preferences when it comes to whiskeys and scotch. I have a bottle of it at home, and I'm not a fan. But then again, I also like the ones that taste like dirt, so or taste like bog, as my wife says. Might be a touch heavy. Gonna tap on that red. Is it gonna move it too far? It does. I think that brings the yellow into shot position. It's really tight though between that top red and that yellow over on the side. Hold this one. I don't want it to roll over too far.
And do they get a double there?
And they do get the double. Cheeky little double there.
Yeah.
Ooh, maybe I think that other red's biting on the back, but moves it off. Shooter's well protected. Nice stone there. Yes. Yes, Wayne. Earthy. That's a good way to call it. And I think I would like the Gouden Carolus single malt. I think if they aged it just a little bit longer. I think it's just not aged long enough to really bring out a lot of flavor from the barrels. Lots of room to curl over onto the button. Is it going to, though? There it goes. Starting to sweep that over.
Look at that curl. Finding its way to the red. It's sitting shut, but it's also open.
We'll talk another time about the single malts, like the Jura Superstition. Red does sit exposed, so they're going to try to get rid of it. Want this one to curl over a little bit. Try to get that roll. There it goes. Try to get a little bit more.
Could have used a roll, but I think it's good. I think it's fine.
Still a good position for them, yep.
They're sitting 3 and they are really forcing Sweep Dreams to try stuff.
Yep. Briefly looked at trying to roll a double there, but opting against it. Gonna go for the draw here. Yeah, I think that actually wasn't a bad stone where even with the nose hit, because it put it out far enough that a nose hit or it wasn't going to help Sweep Dreams to take that one out. So takes away that line to the draw, leaves up a nice guard. It's scoring position, so pretty good result there. Sweep Dreams is going to have to come over from the wall side, try to get around. There is room. You just got to make sure, because once it starts to go, it goes, and there it is.
Yep. Oof,
just
look at it. Oh!
Gets
find a way around the guard. But yeah, I mean, I'm not even sure it's sitting third.
No.
I'm still guessing fourth here.
Yeah, that's so tough. It's, really good looking stone. Just you got to give it a little bit more. I think the weight was really good, but I think that you just need more ice. I'm looking at what are their options. There's a little more space behind that yellow on the open ice side, so they're going to guard up that same side that just came over. I'm trying to sweep this one, hold it straight.
Now it should start to curl.
Is it going to tap against it? Doesn't really move it out wide. They wanted that one, I think, about half a stone to a stone wider, just to kind of really take away that line. They've made it more difficult, but I think there may be something they can do with it. Yeah, I think they're going to try to run the yellow back onto the red, onto the yellow. This will certainly have an opportunity to be shot of the match. Certainly a candidate if it makes it. Feel like it twisted a little bit inside off his hand, but might be all right. Wow. Gets the run back. Unfortunately, though, the second stone doesn't jam. And so now
we're looking at
Sweet Dreams looking at an open house for 4.
Yeah. It's just a matter of drawing for 4 here, and I think if this lands, and it will, it's probably GG here.
Tour's time to shine. Just put on a little clinic with some perfect weight, perfect curl.
Yeah, even though you have such a big area, you still want to. It's a perfect weight here.
Oh,
feel good about this, though.
Looks a little like it might be light.
And they have to sweep to get it. Then
it has to get at least.
But it won't. It won't.
Oh,
and it dies in front of the house. Just 3 points there.
But handshakes all around.
Yeah. I can imagine. Yeah. That was a very, very solid game from the Master Beren, and it felt like that Sweet Dreams never really had a chance to get into this game and fight back.
No, the Master Beta, they had they had it in control. Yeah, you're right, Wayne. Light doesn't matter. It was just for 3 or 4, but I think they were always going to shake hands unless they were down. So, because it's a lot to try to come back from 6, 7 down in one end. So, should we pop over to the booth? Hey there.
Hello there. Yeah, good news for us. We get a bigger break to to work on our juice and our energy levels. But yeah, very solid performance of the Master Beren once again. And yeah, my favorites to win this tournament is still Team Reitsma, but Master Beren, they show that they're an opponent and they could be in that final as well. They would deserve to be in a final.
Yeah, they look like they're playing tough. You know, this match, the previous match, they really controlled things. You know, forced the other teams to make mistakes, put pressure on them, and it worked out. I mean, it was really tough for Sweet Dreams, to get back into the match and to stay really in any end. They had their opportunities, but Beren shut them down and put them up against the wall to try to just save one in an end. So well played for Master Beta. And hey, a good tournament for Sweet Dreams. I don't think they have anything to hang their heads about. You know, it's just you get into the playoffs and anything can happen, and it did. So
yeah, good thing is I get to keep my house. You were right, so we nailed our prediction there. And I think we're going to see Master Beren later in the tournament and perhaps possibly the final. So far, we've mentioned that Team Reitsma was a potential candidate to win the tournament. And then the 4 Pioneers were also kind of ranked high, and also Master Beren. I think they were sitting 6th or 5th in the group stage.
6th in the group stage, yeah.
Yep.
So, you know, maybe they had a little... I don't know what happened in their other matches, the 2 losses that they had, but, you know, hey, they got through, and this is all that matters. Get to the playoffs, anything can happen. So...
yeah, and it's interesting because Sweet Dreams, they were the better seed for this quarterfinal. I think they ranked 2nd in the group stage, just under Team Reitsma.
No, they were 3rd. It was they lost third. They lost a tiebreaker with 4 Pioneers. So
3rd in the group stage, but they were the better seed here. But then Master Bears, they just went up and over the team. So the better seed leaves the tournament. The German team is going back to Germany. Perhaps only tomorrow, because
hopefully they stay tonight.
They're still beer tasting and pizzas tonight, so that's something going on for them.
I'll give you a quick peek. Yours over on sheet A.
Over on sheet A, there is still another game going on right there.
They just finished. Oh, no, they're still in the 5th end. I believe.
Yeah, we're trying to have a peek.
The 4 Pioneers. Yeah, 4 Pioneers are leading 6-2.
6-2. Yeah, we can't really see the result of the first 2 ends because there is a disco ball somewhere in the middle. But yeah, looks like 4 Pioneers are going to reach the semifinal, as well as Scandalicious is going to be eliminated from the Gouden Carolus Classic.
Which I think works okay for them because they're only here for the beer anyway.
yeah. Now they get a long lead towards.
You get to start the tasting sooner.
Yeah.
Tasting's not supposed to start until like 7-ish o'clock, but I think they're gonna get a head start on it.
All right. Next game up is Team Reitsma against Stick and Stones. Stick and Stones is Dirk's team. Dirk, Kim, and Ziva and Tess. So we see them play. We saw them play tomorrow, but the good news is we haven't seen Team Reitsma so far on stream. So that's yeah.
We're looking forward to it. They've rolled through this tournament. They had one draw, but they have been the 2 matches I've seen them play on other sheets. They have just put the hammer down and scored a lot of points. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they play. We're gonna get to broadcast them. You know. Really excited about that.
Yeah, and talking to Johanna, she said, well, we haven't put our best performance on the ice so far. She was a bit kind of neutral about the performance, and so that would only mean we get to expect their best curling level, their best skill. They're saving the best for last, and that's what you should do in a knockout tournament.
We want to see them bring their A game to the screen. So
yeah, true.
we will be seeing them later. So we have a little break before our next match. I think we might get an hour.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll look forward to seeing you guys in a little bit on the following stream. And thank you guys for watching. We really appreciate all the support and all the chatting. And we look forward to seeing you next time. So until then, bye.
Bye-bye.